Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Today is July 23rd, and we've got some artists to pay tribute to who passed away on this date. The first one I need to mention is Miss Amy Winehouse. Now, she was an amazing singer, but I have to admit I did not follow her career too much. I know her voice, I know her singing style, but at the time of her career and sadly her passing, I wasn't really the biggest fan. So it would be hypocritical of me, and I refuse to be hypocritical about this, for me to pay tribute to her acting as if I were some kind of expert in her career and her talents. So I'm not going to do that. I will make this promise to you, though. I will dig into her catalog. I will learn more about her, and I will play music by Miss Amy Winehouse in the future. I'm not going to do it in such a short time period in regards to finding out that today is the day she passed away. Also, Mr. Ted Greene, legendary guitar player in the studio artist world, recording guitar player, studio guitar player world, and the jazz guitar player world. I've read about Ted Greene since I was a teenager back in the 80s, reading Guitar Player magazine. And I'm not going to play a song by him either, but I definitely have to give a hat tip out to his talents. Today's musical tribute is going to go to the late piano player from the band The Grateful Dead, Mr. Keith Godchaux, who, along with his wife, joined the Grateful Dead in the 1970s and produced some fantastic music, both in live shows and in the recording studio. So we're going to do a tribute to him, being the long life deadhead that I have been since I was about 10 years old. And we're going to listen to the song Samson and Delilah off of the Terrapin Station album.
Said, tell me where your strength lies, if you please. Then she spoke so kind, and she talked so fair. Till Samson said, Delilah, you cut off my hair. You can shave my head, clean as my hand. My strength coming natural as any old man. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I Samson, from his birth, he was the strongest man that has lived on earth. One day while Samson was walking along, looked down on
Now, in that song, I know this. I chose this to do a musical tribute to Keith Godchaux, but when I listen to that song, I actually pay more attention to the percussion. So you got Bill Kreutzmann over there just laying down a really perfectly steady, standard sort of drum rhythm. That ride cymbal that he's playing over here in the right speaker, although it's faint and somewhat in the background, is just absolutely brilliant. But then you've got Mickey Hart manning the percussion area, and yes, he's playing some drums, but there's also other instruments like a vibra slap and what you call it, well, there's shakers and other percussion instruments in the mix. It just always really stood out to me that there was more percussion on this. And the percussion was more out front than the regular drum section, drum parts were. The other thing that it's reminding me of is that there is that 8-year period between like 71 and 78 where there was a different tinge to Grateful Dead sound because of the addition of Keith Godchaux and his wife. There's actually a female voice in the band, and that wasn't present before 71, and it really hasn't been present since 78 either. It's an interesting tinge to what you hear from the Grateful Dead. It's a very distinctive female voice right in the middle of the mix, whether she's singing background vocals or whether she's actually singing lead vocals like she does on a few songs. And again, it's just a different tone and timbre in a Grateful Dead setting. And I love it, but I sometimes forget about it. And that's really on me. That's a crime on my behalf. But with that said, can't pay tribute to Keith without, at least a hat tip to his wife's beautiful voice. So with that said, we're having a day of remembrance or a video of remembrance, if you will, to the late, great Amy Winehouse, Ted Greene, and Keith Godchaux. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. I do want to make a minor apology here, but if I seem a little scatterbrained, honestly, it's because it's 1:45 in the morning, and I'm making this video because I didn't have time to do it earlier in the day, and I want to make sure that I get this out so that you all may enjoy it. So I hope you have. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Know that I appreciate you, and I wish you all well. Take care.